Self-improvement didn't work for me. Surprise, fucking surprise. Fuck. So, earlier this year, I was starting up my sophomore year of college, and it didn't do piddly shit. Okay? I tried the whole self-improvement meme, didn't do piddly shit. Now, I'm going to continue to work on myself because it does make me feel better. Even if I don't get really any results or whatever, I still feel like I improve, you know. So to start off, I guess I'll start off with my fashion. I dressed and you tried to dress with more like exquisite brands this time. Like I tried to be a bit more fashionable or create my own fashion and stuff like that. And because the place I go to is also like a pretty good college for like fashion and stuff, so I figured maybe I could start a conversation about, whoa, I like your outfit or whatever, and that never fucking happened. So I did that 2 times. I just basically at the end, I was like, I was kind of wearing shit that like was way too like out of there. So that's probably part of the reason why, because I was wearing like I don't know, like shit that I don't think it was just like kind of a phase type of thing. So I ended up dressing down the second semester, you know, just like jeans and a band shirt, a cool band shirt, you know what I mean? Like not like a boring basic band design, but like the type that have like tons of like printing on the back and the front and on the shoulder or whatever, like that type of stuff. What else I do? So and you know, I actually brought less attention to myself, I think, when I did that. I'm not entirely sure because people didn't really give any sort of response either way. I think I may have had like one conversation with somebody the whole entire fucking year over my band shirt. I'm like, "Oh, you listen to that?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then I got a couple compliments from the people would be like, "Oh, you listen to that?" I mean, like I got stuff occasionally, but it was just like one conversation, like one and done. Like, oh, you listen to that shit? Oh, you wear that? Cool, cool, cool. You know what I mean? Like, didn't lead to anything. So I guess social skills I was heavily lacking in. So basically, oh god, I tried, you know, talking more, just try opening up a bit more with people and shit like that. And I made some decent results, but I didn't make a single fucking friend the entire goddamn year. Um, So yeah, that didn't lead to anything either. Finally, I gym maxed, uh, and this one, oh god, this was the most disappointing one because you know, I had a little bit of baby fat on me when I went to college. I've gym maxed 2 points in my life. One time in high school, and then I realized, oh shit, I'm too ugly for this shit, and I just like stopped doing it because I didn't get any sort of results with women or anything because I was just curious. But I have really good body genetics, and like I said, I'm gonna continue to lift weights because it makes me feel good. But women still didn't fucking like that. I actually on one of the last days I was actually up at college, a fat fucking land whale looked at me and she's like, "Well, I can't remember." She's making side conversation with her friends. She said, "Well, too bad he's ugly as fuck." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? Like that's the worst part about being unattractive and being a low value dude is that no one gives a front flipping fuck about your personality or just willing to overlook your personality and all your hard work. All that shit just gets dusted off to the side because you aren't attractive or not eye candy they can look at, you know what I mean? Um, I was told when I was younger that you just need to have like a good personality and all this shit, and I see all these people who do have like friends and girlfriends and stuff. They're like narcissistic fucking assholes. And riddled with insecurities and mean, terrible shit fucking people. But yeah, that's pretty fucking disappointing. You know what I mean? Like how delusional our life is. So basically, that's everything I did for in terms of like I did gym maxing, I did style maxing at a time period that was probably a little bit too like kind of what the fuck for most people. But I'm autistic as fuck, so that kind of probably registered weird with a lot of people. And then I lifted and social skill, not max, but I opened myself up a little bit because I had really bad social skills in the past, but improvement is improvement, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get what you want. You know what I mean? It could probably increase your chances of getting what you want, but if you're just fucked in the face, you're fucked in the face, you know what I mean? Like you're never, that's just probably never happening. Unless you have like a bunch of status or fucking, if your body's like super good, then that's probably the only time period that people are gonna give a fuck about you as a fucking inkwell. So basically that's what happened. All that fucking happened, and yeah, that I just see people tell me all the time. You just gotta self improve, and you need to have good social skills, and you need to fucking have a nice body and all this shit. And I've literally met people who are, like I said before, riddled with insecurities, arrogant, stupid, unfunny, just general insufferable people, insufferable pieces of shit. And they've had a lot more easier time. They've had, not only have they just had like easier times with like people, but they've had better life experiences overall than me in my entire fucking life. You know what I mean? Like these people have tons of friends and they have tons of, uh, you know, partners and stuff. Like I just can't fucking believe it, man. Like fuck, man. Our world's such a fucking messed up place. It's so upside down. The people who get everything don't deserve it. But anyways, it's